Thanks for staying with us. Here now is Daniella Squicquero with Engel & Volkers. Thanks for being with us, Daniella.
Thank you as always for having me. Glad to be here.
So what we usually do before we get into specifics is you give us a little bit of an overview of what's going on in the market.
So what is happening right now is actually an excellent thing, and everybody's talking about Irma, which I think we'll probably talk about a little bit later, but for the moment I think it's really important to understand that people kind of rail about the fact that we don't get a lot of news coverage here on Hilton Head and in Bluffton for these things. I mean, even with Matthew, right, we didn't get that much coverage. They focused elsewhere. For the real estate market, that's a really good thing, because the fact of the matter is, it turned out pretty much okay. I mean, we've had some things happen, but the fact of the matter is our real estate market is picking up exactly as we would expect it to as we move into the fall season. So we've got a lot going on, and there's certainly nothing to worry about.
Well, that's good to hear. And as you said, she was here. Now she's gone, but she's still on everyone's mind. So how did you see it affect the market at all, and how did it compare to how Matthew affected the market?
Matthew, first of all, Matthew did more damage. It was a more direct hit, of course, on us, even though Irma was a stronger storm, right? So fact of the matter is we got very lucky. But because of the way that we are located on the coast, we generally do. Now granted, the reason we got lucky for Irma was a completely different one, because it went inland, right? So it had nothing to do with the stream that goes up the coast. But in general, I think everybody's kind of on high alert right now because of Matthew, and they sort of, the hair on the back of your neck stands up when you heard about Irma, and now Maria everybody's talking about. So, but I don't think that it's really anything to worry about, and that's not from a meteorological perspective, but more from a real estate perspective, because like I said, we've had quite a few closings. Now, closings kind of clammed up right when the storm was coming, but everything, to my knowledge, has gone through after that so far, and it's been okay.
So what are you seeing buyers looking for right now?
Really what buyers are looking for right now, and it really depends on the price point, but there are some sort of overarching factors. Now, not looking at the more unique homes and more unique buyer tastes, really people want something that's nice and open. You're feeling a little bit more like a move back towards the traditional in a sense. Not everybody wants to feel like they're living in one single room anymore, although that was really the thing for quite some time. Yeah. Light, bright tones. There was a move from, the jewel tones in the beginning of the 2000s over to a very, very neutral white and ivory. Then we moved into gray, and now we're sort of still in the world of grayish a little bit. So people want something that's a little bit neutral, a little bit, it's classic and it's functional, and it's something that's really versatile. There's, you could furnish it, from Perlora, or you could furnish it from IKEA. So people really like variability in that, and really they want something that's turnkey. People don't generally want to do their own work anymore unless they've been watching HGTV, in which case that's all they want.
Yeah, right. DIY everywhere.
Exactly.
So you have a new resource too available for buyers. Tell us a little bit about that.
I do, and it's really, really exciting. So we put this in place a couple of, I would say maybe a month or 2 months ago now, but it's via Facebook. So please do find me on Facebook, Daniella Squicquero, or my professional, which is Daniella Squicquero, Engel & Volkers. But through that, you can find my Low Country Home Buyers Boot Camp. And what that basically is what it sounds like. We have attorneys and lenders also in the group, and of course I serve as the real estate professional. And we're there as a resource. We're there to answer questions. It's a closed group, then you have to answer a few questions to be admitted into the group, and the reason for that is to help us right out of the gate determine how best we can help you. So we're there to answer your questions. We post, weekly tips, things like that. We kind of fell off a little bit because of Irma, but we're getting back there, and it's just a wonderful resource. So it's particularly valuable for first-time home buyers. But anybody who hasn't bought or sold in the Low Country could gain something from this, because it's a different animal.
Thank you so much. It sounds like a great resource. Make sure you check it out, and thanks for being with us,
Thank
Daniella.
you.